Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another very quick unboxing, maybe give some first impressions of a new kit I bought. So just to give you a bit of background, I've been on something of a kit buying spree in the past week or so. I think this is my I don't know, my 10th kit I think I've bought in the space of a week from various sources. Now this is the Eduard limited edition P51 Mustang, very long range Tales of Iwojima. I bought this from a local model shop here I live in North Wales, but the actual shop is in the city of Chester, which is just across the border in England. It's called Chester Models. It's in the historic Rose in Chester, which is like a particular shopping part of the city. It's a lovely little model shop. Lots of choice in there. Do aircraft, armor. They've got quite a large selection of naval stuff as well, and then they've actually got upstairs is a really good selection of pre-built sort of die-cast models that I haven't seen in other shops as well. So there's quite a hefty railway section. So it's a really nice shop. That's Chester Model Centre. So if you're ever in the area, if you're ever in the north of England, north of Wales, I definitely recommend checking it out. But back to the kit itself. This is the first one of the ones that I've bought that I want to do a review of, just because it's a bit of a special one. I think it's very nice. Even just looking at the box there, the artwork's great. I've said this on other videos. I've always been a big fan of the P51 Mustang. It's probably my favourite World War II aircraft. I'm actually planning to go down to the south of England next summer, hopefully, and do a flight in a Mustang, in a two-seater, which I'm really looking forward to. It's going to cost a lot of money, but I think it'll be worth it. Like I said, I've always had a soft spot for the Mustang. And on top of it all, I was actually watching Netflix yesterday, and I was watching Red Tails. I don't know if you've seen the film Red Tails about the Tuskegee Airmen, but the first Black Squadron in World War II for the US Air Force. So all in all, I guess I just had the P51 on my mind. When I walked into the Chester Model Centre today, I saw this on the shelf. There's no way I was going to leave it there. I haven't seen this one before. Going around shows over the past few years. Obviously, I haven't been to a show in the last 12 months with the pandemic happening. But I've not seen this kit from Eduard in the past. It's a limited edition. It's a Profi Pack kit, so expecting it to be good quality. Wasn't too expensive either. It was like £34. So it's it's not a cheap kit, but it's not crazy expensive. It's 1/48 scale. So let's take a look at what's in the box, and just have a look at the side of the box. You can see straight away, right? You're going to have a significant choice of schemes. I saw that we got 12 schemes there. So yeah, very nice looking box. Not that the box means an awful lot to me, but I know some folks like the artwork, that sort of thing. I can never get the lid off this box. Bear with me a second. There we go. So I'm just going to pop that over there. Now I'm not going to take this out of the bags, just because, well, if I'm honest, this is quite a special kit. I don't want to do this and make a mess of it. And at the moment, my metallic painting game is not very good. So I plan to do a few more kits where I'm doing a metallic finish before I have a go at this one. So it might be a while before I try it. So I'm going to leave it in the bags for now, just for preservation purposes. But you can still see. So straight away, first sprue is the wings. Some ailerons as well, stabilizers. It's all basically all the flight surfaces. It's going to be your typical Eduard quality kit. It's going to be a nice kit. See the details, nice and finely engraved. Nothing too over the top, but looks like it's going to have some nice detail on it. Let's just put that to one side. Next is the clear sprue. I'm not quite sure what the aim is behind the circular the circular sprue, whether that's strictly necessary, but it's certainly different. But we seem to have 3 different canopy choices here. I can't say that one seems particularly different to the others, I gotta be honest. They all look very similar to me, so I don't know why we've got 3 of them for, but still, in case you ever lose one. Got any of the Mustang models, I suppose it never hurts to have a few spares. Again, looks nice, can't really go wrong. And the other sprues are just all the rest of the kit. The fuselage. The fuselage again looks nice and detailed, not too heavy on the panel lines, but there's plenty of detail there as well. In fact, there's a lot of detail there. There's a lot of riveting detail on the bodywork. Okay, looks great. Yeah, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about the. I mean, it's a relatively straightforward kit. You know, a Mustang doesn't require a lot of building. There are plenty of little pieces though. There's lots of detail by the looks of it. So I think it's going to be an interesting one to put together. If I'm honest with this kit, I'm a lot more interested in the other items that come in the box. So what else do we get in the box? This is a limited edition. We get a little pin. Looks like a little, I guess if you're in the US you might call this a button. If you can see that there, here's a pin. It's got a piece on the back. It's very nice. Something a little bit different. Not something I've had in a kit before. So let's pop that to one side. There's some additional pieces here. So it looks like we've got a few resin pieces. I think they're resin. From Eduard. So we've got some detailed wheels. We've got some little bits and pieces. Not entirely sure what all they're for. But still, nice to have some extras. What else do we have in here? So we have is it a poster? I'm not sure. You know, obviously that's the aircraft itself in one of the schemes. That's in. And there's some detail on the reverse of that, telling you a little bit about the kit and the aircraft that it's based on. That's quite nice. Not something that you often get with a kit. I'll come to that bit last. So as with your Eduard Profi packs, so we've got a little bit of photo etch in here. I'm not sure what they're for. There's also some canopy masks as well. That's always a nice thing to have. In fact, are they canopy masks? I think they're canopy masks and also wheel masks as well. I haven't seen that before. So very nice. And if you can see here, we've got some very nice photo etch, which frankly scares the hell out of me. I don't really have much experience doing photo etch. It's very, very small, very, very detailed. So if you do a good job, I think it's going to look really, really good. But I'm not entirely sure my skills are up to that. So again, we might have to do a bit of work before we have a go at this kit. But still, very, very nice. Let's bring that up. I don't know how well you can see that on the video. Okay. Again, I'm not going to take this out of the packet, but you can get the idea looking at this here. For such a small plane, a lot of decals, but I guess that's to do with the number of schemes available. For those of you of a nervous disposition, look away now. There are some naked ladies on here, not going to lie. Right here as well. So it's up to you which scheme you decide to go with. But they all look very, very good. Great level of detail on them all. Definitely some interesting ones. And if I'm honest, I've actually got, like I said, I do have a penchant for the Mustangs, and I've got 4 or 5 other Mustang kits in the stash, and I think I'm tempted to put a few of these decals aside to use on some of those because they look nicer than the ones that come with the kits. So looks very good. I'm very, very pleased. And then obviously what is always the one of the best parts about the Eduard Profi packs is the instruction manual. You know, it's just like a novel. So let's have a quick look at what's inside. So there is well, it says it's a foreword by Brian Walters, whoever Brian Walters is. That's not a foreword, that's like a that's an essay. But good to have some detail, something to read. As usual with Eduard, can't fault the instructions at all. Very, very good detail, nice glossy pages. Very, very detailed instructions. Even has some instructions for where to put the canopy masks on, which is really good. Yeah, I like this a lot. It's an excellent, excellent kit. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there'll be no misunderstandings as far as the instructions are concerned. They're very, very clear, very detailed. And then we're on to the schemes, which I guess, you know, considering that we're starting on the different livery schemes and we're only halfway through the book, I'm guessing there's going to be quite a few. So look, I'm not going to go into too much detail about them all, but there is a little bit of a write-up on each individual one. Ooh, naked ladies again. Look away now. You can't really argue with a scheme that has Bugs Bunny on it, I have to say, as well. That's great. Oh, okay. So that is the Eduard 148 scale. P51 Mustang, very long range. Tales of Iwojima. Like I said, I think this could be some time before I'm brave enough to start this one. But you know, given that I'm sure most of you guys have probably got better skills than me, yeah, I can't recommend that kit highly enough. It's an absolutely beautiful kit. If you're a fan of the P51, or if you're just a fan of making model aircraft in general, I mean, that is as good as you're going to get. That is a really, really beautiful kit. I can't really say much more than that. It's absolutely stunning. I love it. I love it very, very much, and I'm really, really glad I bought it. And then let's see how long it is before I'm brave enough to have a go at it. But yeah, anybody got any questions about it? Anything they'd like to add? If you've built this kit, I would love to see a picture of what you've done, just to make me feel bad about my own abilities. But no, in all seriousness, I would love to see if you built it. If you got a photo of it, that'd be great. If you want to talk about it, definitely drop me a message. If there's anything I can tell you about it that I've missed in the video, I know it's only a very short look at it. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but you know, it's a really, really great kit. If you're in any way on the fence about which P51 kit you want to buy, this is the best one I've seen. You know, I realize I haven't built it yet, so but on initial impressions, I haven't seen a kit as good as this for the P51. Excellent kit. Well done, Eduard. Right, thanks very much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please hit the subscribe button. I shall be popping quite a few more of these videos on. I'm also working on some kits that I'm building at the moment as well. So once I'm done putting those together, I'm gonna make some build videos of those. So there should be some more content coming to the channel soon. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good evening.